35-yard line.
Ready. Panther and left, Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So sometimes the best way to defend some of these physical receivers and tight ends is to bring the fight right to them, is to get up, challenge them, contact, dislodge the ball. And now listen, that's easier said than done, but as we just saw, if you can do it, it works wonders.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Lions
On the 6.
first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second
At the 6-yard
and goal.
line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
He'll get this out to the left side. And he will score! Touchdown, Lions! Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Buffalo 18, go! 18, right, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Bronco. Take go.
He'll look to throw. Man, left side, it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, up?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Thomas. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Quick throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings 29-yard line.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City. In a moment, from the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10.
Fields drops the throw. Quick throw, taken in.
Complete to number 88. A 6-yard
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
at the 20-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Go.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, my, intercepted in the end zone. And that's a touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Third and inches. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. On the toss, they'll run.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Let's go now.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll send a man in motion left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A gain of 12.
Not much there, maybe a yard. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
It's first down, and they'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Brings up second and 3 at the 29.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
18 Cardinal.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Vikings.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Packers 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Trap 60. Come 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
3rd down, they need 5. Complete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Viking 18.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Lions go up by 7. 28-21.
Vikings 21.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Man in motion, heading left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage. but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
They send the tight end in motion. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
This is caught at 2. And the Lions going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point by Little is good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run team. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Here's the toss as they look to run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Quick hitting slant there. It is a gain of 16. They get the third down conversion by about a yard.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. Run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Handoff here, up the middle. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
They send a receiver in motion left. So now a timeout for the Vikings. that is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for one. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That one good for 29.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Extra point by Little is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
24-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Turnover on downs.
Ready, go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 41. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
19 tight,
At the
19 tight.
Vikings' 41-yard line.
Ready,
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He keeps it himself. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
13-yard line.
In the red zone now. Heels, and this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
20-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
here we go, set, go.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down.
60 back, let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8, cut 19, Panther 11, Panther, trap 60, trap 60.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Lions.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Back to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Okay, ready? Come on, set!
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find running back. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down. The game is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, smash! Seven Pirates! Ready?
On the move left. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Lions 56, Vikings 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as he gets up past the 35.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So